When we're out in a crowd, laughing loud and nobody knows why. When we're lost at a club, getting drunk and you give me that smile. Going home in the back of a car and your hand touches mine. When we're done making love and you look up and give me those eyes. 'Cause all of the small things that you do are what remind me why I fell for you. And when we're apart and I'm missing you, I close my eyes and all I see is you and the small things you do. When you call me at night while you're out getting high with your friends, every high, every bye, every I love you you've ever said. 'Cause all of the small things that you do are what remind me why I fell for you. And when we're apart and I'm missing you, I close my eyes and all I see is you and the small things you do. When we're done making love and you look up and give me those eyes. 'Cause all of the small things that you do are what remind me why I fell for you. And when we're apart and I'm missing you, I close my eyes and all I see is you and the small things you do. All the small things you do.
I wanna be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. I wanna be a Ford Cortina, I will never rust. If you like your coffee hot, let me be a coffee pot. You call the shots, babe, I just wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Let me be your lucky meter, and I'll never run out. Let me be the least as deep as the Pacific Ocean. I wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. 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 Wanna be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dirt. I wanna be your far carteener. I will never run. I just wanna be yours. I just wanna be yours. I just wanna be
I just need someone in my life to give it structure, to handle all the selfish ways I'd spend my time without her. You're everything I want, but I can't deal with all your lovers. You're saying I'm the one, but it's your actions that speak louder. Giving me love when you are down and need another. I've gotta get away and let you go. I've gotta get over. But I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. I'm gonna pack my things and leave you behind. This feeling's old and I know that I've made up my mind. I hope you feel what I felt when you shattered my soul. 'Cause you were cruel and I'm a fool, so please let me go. But I love you so. Please let me go. I love you so. Please let me go. I love you so. Please let me go. I love you so. Your morning eyes, I could stare like watching stars. I could walk you by an hotel without a thought. You'd be mine, would you mind if I took your hand tonight? No, you're all that I want beside. I imagine we fell in love on that under moonlight skies with you. I think I'll picture us here with the waves, the ocean's colors on your face. I'll leave my heart with your air, so let me fly with you. Will you be forever? everything. I'll tell you I love you more. It's stuck with you forever, so promise you won't let it go. I'll trust the universe will always bring me to you. I imagine we fell in love on that wonder moonlight skies with you. I think I'll picture us, you with the waves, the ocean's colors on your face. I'll leave my heart with your air, so let me fly with you. Will you be forever with me?
Georgia, wrap me up in all I want you. In my arms, oh, let me hold you. I'll never let you go again like I did. Oh, I used to say I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you. Georgia pulled me in, I asked to love her. Once again you fell, I caught you. I'll never let you go again like I did. Oh, I used to say I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you. I would never fall in love again until I found her. I said I would never fall unless it's you I fall into. I was lost within the darkness, but then I found her. I found you.
I still remember 3rd of December, me in your sweater. You said it looked better on me than it if you knew how much I liked you. But I watch your eyes as she walks by. What a sight for sore eyes, brighter than the blue sky. She's got you mesmerized while I die. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester, but you like her better. Wish I were Heather. Watch as she stands with her holding your hand. Put your arm round her shoulder. Now I'm getting colder, but how could I hate her? She's such an angel, but then again kinda wish she were dead as she walks by. What a sight for sore eyes, brighter than a blue sky. She's got you mesmerized while I die. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester, but you like her better. I wish I were Heather. Wish I were Wish I were Heather. Why would you ever kiss me? I'm not even half as pretty. You gave her your sweater, it's just polyester, but you like her better. Wish I were.
I just need someone in my life to give it structure, to handle all the selfish ways I'd spend my time without her. You're everything I want, but I can't deal with all your lovers. You're saying I'm the one, but it's your actions that speak louder. Giving me love and you are down and need another. I've gotta get away and let you go. I've gotta get over. But I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. I've heard before. 'Cause you keep me on a rope and tied a noose around my throat. You're gone, then back at my door. 'Cause if you're gonna leave, better do it fast. Can't live a little longer sitting on your lap. 'Cause you know what you're doing when you're coming back. And I don't wanna have another heart attack. Oh, I can't be your lover on a leash every other week when you please. The kiss that you don't need, the lie between your teeth, the cut that always bleeds, the cut that always bleeds. Say you love somebody new and beat my heart to black and blue. And they leave, and it's me you come back to say you loved me all along, and kiss the bruises till they're gone. Bittersweet, 'cause I can't breathe inside your arms. 'Cause if you're gonna leave, better do it fast. Can't live another minute bleeding from my back. 'Cause I don't have another one for you to stop. And I don't wanna have another heart attack. Oh, I can't be your lover on a leash every other week when you please. Oh, I can't be the kiss that you don't need, the lie between your teeth, the cut that always bleeds, the cut that always bleeds. But even though you're killing me, I need you like the air I breathe. I need you more than me. I need you more than anything. Please, please, 'cause I could be your lover on a leash every other week when you please. Oh, I could be anything you need as long as you don't leave, the cut that always.
I'm packing my bags that I didn't unpack the last time. I'm saying see you again so many times, it's becoming my tagline. 'Cause you know the truth, I'd rather hold you than try to catch this flight. So many things I'd rather say, but for now it's goodbye. You say I'm always leaving. When you're sleeping alone, but the crowd's outside, but I don't wanna go tonight. I'm not getting nearly decently unless you pack your bags. You're coming with me. I'm while in my hands. But I guess it'll do, 'cause for you I would run up my phone bill. You say I'm always leaving. You, when you need me, there must be the cars outside, but I don't wanna go tonight. I'm not getting in the air decently unless you pack your bags. You're coming with me. I'm tired of loving from afar, never being where you are. Close the windows, lock the doors. Don't wanna leave you anymore. Don't wanna leave you anymore. Oh darling, Lord of the city lights never shine as bright as your eyes. I would trade them all for a minute more, but the car's outside and he's called me twice, but he's gonna have to wait tonight. I'm not getting in the air decently unless you pack your bags. You're coming with me. I'm tired of loving from afar, and never being where you are. Close the windows, lock the doors. Don't wanna leave you anymore.
You love from crumbling bridges, watching cityscapes turn to dust. Filming helicopters crashing in the ocean from way above. Got the music in you, baby, tell me why. Got the music in you, baby, tell me why. You've been locked in there forever and you just can't say goodbye. Kisses on the foreheads of the lovers wrapped in your arms. You've been hiding them in hollowed out pianos left in the dark. Got the music in you, baby, tell me why. Got the music in you, baby, tell me why. You've been locked in there forever and you just can't say goodbye. Your lips, my lips, apocalypse. Your lips, my lips, apocalypse.
Birds have left the trees, the light pours onto me. I could feel you lying there all on your own. We got here the hard way, all those words that we exchange. Is it any wonder things can go? 'Cause in my heart and in my hand, I'll never take back the things I said. So high and bold, I feel it coming down. She said, in my heart and in my head, tell me why this has to end. Oh no, oh no, I can't save us. My Atlantis, we fall. We build this town on shaky ground. I can't save us. My Atlantis, oh no. We build it up to pull it down. Now all the birds have fled, the hurt just leaves me scared, losing everything I've ever known. It's all become too much. Maybe I'm not built for love. If I knew that I could reach you, I would go. It's in my heart and in my head. You can't take back the things you said. So high on both, I feel it coming down. She said, in my heart and in my head, tell me why this has to end. Oh no, oh no, I can't
She'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. She'd turn the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue. Why then, if she's so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do when you're outside in my mind? 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine and said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. Tell me, save us your glory. Does he laugh the way I did? Is this a part of your story, one that I had never lived? Maybe one day you feel lonely, and in his eyes you'll get a glimpse. Maybe you'll start slipping slowly and find me again when you're outside in my mind. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine and said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine and said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us.
still have your voicemail from last October when your voice was softer and I was still someone you called. I saved the photo of us on the train. You blinked, but I kept it anyway because it felt realer than anything after. I know I should delete them, but pressing remove feels like pulling the last thread holding me together. Everything I saved tells the story you don't anymore. The texts you sent at 2 a.m. still sit in a folder name. Maybe everything I saved still feels closer than you do. I kept the sweater you forgot and lied about not missing. It smells like dust now, but I wear it when I miss feeling chosen. I even kept the note you left on my desk. 3 lines that said everything you stopped saying. I tried letting go, but I've always been better at holding on to almost. Everything I saved knows a version of you that smiled more and stayed later. I read old messages like chapters of a book that doesn't have an ending. I thought saving was the same as loving, but now it just feels like carrying things you left behind. Everything I saved stays with me, even if you won't. And maybe that's why I haven't let any of it go. You're gone, but everything I saved still stays. I didn't mean to ruin everything. I just wanted to feel okay standing next to you. I didn't mean to bring up things you were trying so hard to forget. I thought being honest was enough, but I guess you needed quiet. And I talk too much when I'm scared, and I ask all the wrong questions when you're already too far in your head. I didn't mean to make you walk away without slamming the door, without saying a word. I didn't mean to make you leave without looking back, but I didn't stop you either. I should have known from how your voice got softer when you said my name, like it was already a memory. are still trying to save us like we weren't already on fire. I told myself you just needed space, but maybe what you needed was someone else. I didn't mean to be the reason you gave up. I didn't mean to be too much or not enough for both on the same day. I didn't mean to be the thing you couldn't hold on to. You didn't say goodbye, but you didn't stay, and I keep replaying everything I said. Like maybe one sentence could have saved it. I didn't mean to make you forget why we started, but I think I did. And now it's just me and all the things I didn't mean. It's quiet now, no phone lighting up, no keys in the door, no late night laughter from the kitchen. The place feels bigger, maybe I just take up more space. Now that you're not shrinking yourself around me. The silence used to scare me, but now it just hums like the fridge or the guilt. I'm back to quiet, back to brushing my teeth without waiting for yours next to mine. I'm back to quiet, back to sleeping on just one side of the bed. And it's not peaceful, it's just empty. I washed your cup but didn't put it away. It's been 2 days and I still make too much coffee. I check the lock twice, like you might still walk through without knocking. You used to fill every pause, even with your silence, and now the air just feels unfinished. I'm back to quiet, back to listening for a door that won't open. I'm back to quiet, and it echoes louder than any fight we never had. Maybe we were always heading here, to this hush, to this pause that turned permanent. I'm back to quiet, and it's not so bad until the lights go off and I start talking to nothing. It's quiet now and I hear everything.
Bumped into a car last night by the highway, but you didn't
used to ask how I like my coffee, even though you already knew, just to hear me say it again. You used to ask what song was stuck in my head and play it just to watch me smile. But now you don't ask, not even how I've been. You sit across the room, but you don't look. You nod, but don't listen. You don't ask anymore about the book I've been reading, or why I left the light on all night. You don't ask anymore, and I answer less. I still leave the door slightly open just in case you want it, but all I get is wind and quiet. I bought that shirt, you said I look good and wore it twice. You didn't notice, so I stopped trying. Some things die quietly without saying they're leaving. You don't ask anymore what made me cry in the kitchen, or why I stare at the same photo for hours. You don't ask, and that's the loudest answer you've ever given. I tried bringing it up once, you said don't make this a thing, and maybe that was the moment you stopped being my person. You don't ask anymore, and now I don't either, because silence is contagious. You don't ask, and I don't know what to do with all these answers.
You see, this is how life should be. It don't take more than your eyes to see. You could be everything in the world to me, my lady, forever my girl to be. I wanna wake up with you tomorrow. If I can get the genie out that bottle, I'll put you on my list and wish you here. My vision of you is crystal clear. Why you so crazy? Why miss your play, man? You always lying, saying that you're having my baby. You know, long on my lady now. Why you still patient? You been sweating me lately. You threaten my safety. See, I ain't having that, you're driving me crazy. You can play some but just like I'm driving Miss Daisy. Girl, why do you hate me? Why do you date me? How could you blame me? I'm feeling you, baby. She's a diva, I'm Mona Lisa. You're so exotic, you know you got it. I wanna love ya, I'm thinking of ya. You're supermodel, do the wah wah, I'ma follow. Hey, 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 I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Now walk it out.
Somebody, anybody, rock the dilly bobby. Tell me how you feel about it. Let your body talk, walk like you got it good. Do the body rock, a drop top Hollywood. We make it happen.
I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Now walk it out.
You see, this is how life should be. It don't take more than your eyes to see. You could be everything in the world to me. My lady forever, my girl to be. I wanna wake up with you tomorrow. If I can get the genie out that bottle, I'll put you on my list and wish you here. My vision of you is crystal clear. Until I come back home, burning up the minutes on my cellular phone. Talking at you, think you like it better when I'm gone, or you think you like it better when I'm wrong. I think I heard him say it in a song. You understand women a little better when you're grown. And I'm an internationally known MC, so there's some things I don't condone. And no, I'm not afraid to be alone. I ain't looking for love, I got my own. I wonder how you got that on, and what dummy you got to let you rock that stone. She's a diva, a Mona Lisa. You're so exotic, you know you got it. I wanna love ya, I'm thinking of ya. You supermodel, do the wah wah, I'ma follow. Hey, 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 I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Break it down, turn around, girl, do it again. I do it again, girl, I do it again. Now break it down.
You had already checked out, but I was still counting the days like they meant something. You said we'll talk later, but later never came. And I kept replaying those two words like maybe they meant something more. I cleaned the counter like you were still coming home. Folded your shirt just the way you like it. Like maybe you'd notice. Like maybe you'd remember her. And everyone said you need to let go, but they didn't see the way you looked at me 3 months ago, when it still felt like forever. I was still hoping, even when you didn't call, even when you smiled like a stranger, even when your voice felt practiced, not personal. I was still waiting for the version of you who used to see me. Maybe I knew it was over, but I wanted you to say it so I wouldn't have to, because admitting it felt worse than pretending. I didn't want another beginning. I just wanted you to keep meaning what you used to. I was still hoping, even when my chest knew better, even when the goodbye was silent and slow. I was still hoping, and that was my mistake.
Before the night is over, I want to be alone. These girls, many are deceivers. You made me a believer for you. I wish you me river. I wish you me river, girl. Let's make our Sundays evening great again. Go picnic, cheap wine, expensive love again. And if you like me and you, we could be more than friends. Kinda, I want you to be my lover. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover. I want to be a soldier. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover. I want to be a soldier. Someone else beginning, oh baby, be me, me. If you are sick, I'd rather bag you my kidney. Oh baby, one more love for me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Oh baby, one more love for me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Oh baby, one more love for me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Oh baby, one more love for me, bam bam, shake your body for me. Let's make our Sundays evening great again. Go picnic, cheap wine, expensive love again. And if you like me and you, we could be more than friends. Kinda, I want you to be my lover. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover. I want to be a soldier. Before the night is over, I want to be a lover. I want to be a soldier.
He said goodbye with the way he zipped his jacket. Not with words, just with the speed he walked away. He left like someone late to something like this. Wasn't worth staying in a second longer. I didn't cry, not then, because part of me was still waiting for him to turn. But he never looked back, not once, didn't check if I made it inside, didn't ask if I'd eaten, didn't care what silence meant in my voice. He just left like love was a light you turn off when you're done. He left his hoodie on the chair, like maybe he'd be back. But it's been 8 weeks and the sleeves don't smell like him anymore. Maybe I didn't mean as much as he said. Maybe that's why he never hesitated. He never looked back, even when I said I'll see you soon, like a fool. And he smiled like someone who already knew he wouldn't. You don't need a slammed door to be forgotten. Sometimes you just need a quiet walk in the other direction. He never looked back, and maybe that says more than anything he could have said to make me stay. I watched him leave like I was the one disappearing.
love with a gangster, I swear. She wanna pull up on a throwback Thursday. Pretty baby wanna do me that day. I'll be the only one she want, and she have is it. Dog games for this, she don't wanna play. Mona Lisa, she dey make my heart go racing. It's so crazy. If money not they come, she say baby you're the one. Everything I want, she say cause it done. Everything I do, she my number one fan. Nobody can come between us. If money not they come, she say baby you're the one. Everything I want, she say cause it done. Everything I do, she my number one fan. Nobody can come. I say a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm mutima. I say a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm mutima. Roda, roda, oh oh roda, 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 oh oh roda, roda, oh oh roda, roda, oh oh roda. Rhoda, dance it for me. Oh, Rhoda. Rhoda, dance it for me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Rhoda. I'm losing my Rhoda. No baby fan like my Rhoda. She ain't want me deadly. Brother, take it back, you dey make me lively. Say how you feel me. Bounce it back, you dey look so lovely. Got me dizzy, the way she move. I'm a little baby, you got me. Juma Africa, baby, you got me, yeah. Got me dizzy, the way she move. I'm a little baby, you got me. Juma Africa, baby, you got me, yeah. I sense a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm mutima. I sense a fashion killer, my number one cheerleader. Sabi girl, you're my pillar. One word, I'm mutima. Roda, 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 oh oh roda, 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 oh oh roda, roda, oh oh roda, roda, oh oh roda. Rhoda, dance it for me. Oh, Rhoda. Rhoda, dance it for me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Rhoda. I'm losing my Rhoda. No baby fan like my Rhoda.
Loving you in every pause between our conversations, in the way I remember your favorite color when no one else knew. I left my care in the little things you never looked at long enough to notice. I smiled softer around you, hoping you'd hear what I wasn't saying, but you just laughed like we were only ever friends. And maybe that's all I was to you. You didn't feel it, even when I stayed. After you fell silent, even when I asked how was your day, just to hear if my name still fit in your voice. You didn't feel it because you didn't try to. I could have told you, but I was real, you would have known already. I didn't need a grand gesture, just your eyes lingering 1 second longer. They say love needs to be spoken, but mine was blooming in the quiet corners you never walked into. You didn't feel it, and that was the answer I never wanted. It was there in full color, you just never looked.
I wanna party, get drunk and hang out all night, and I don't care what you think about it. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life, and I don't care what you think about it. Now come along, come to life before it's gone. Just for the night, the feeling's right, let it go. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life, and I don't care what you think about it. Now running wild, young and loving, out of control. I'm going out, you riding with me, let's rock and roll. All I need is a reason and some money to blow. Call the homies, it's the weekend, I'm ready to go. I'm on the beat, I'm on the move, I'm on the scene. Zoned out, all about doing me. Fill my drink, take my keys, call me a cab. I wanna dance like this dance could be my last. I wanna party, get drunk and hang out all night, and I don't care what you think about it. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life, and I don't care what you think about it. Now come along, come to life before it's gone. Just for the night, the feeling's right, let it go. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life, and I don't care what you think about it. Now my kind of people live it up and live it fast. Pull apart at the boulevard, built to last. Day and night, around the world, I'm hard to follow. Broken nails, smoke trails, empty bottles. If we could, we probably should. We're entertainers, misunderstood, young Hollywood, it's the famous. Go big or go home, you know the motto. I'ma need you to smile now and worry tomorrow. I wanna party, get drunk and hang out all night, and I don't care what you think about it. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life, and I don't care what you think about it. Now come along, come to life before it's gone. Just for the night, the feeling's right, let it go. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life, and I don't care what you think about it now. What you think about it now? 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 Fuck yeah, what you think about it? I wanna party, get drunk and hang out all night, and I don't care what you think about it. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life, and I don't care what you think about it. Now come along, come to life before it's gone. Just for the night, the feeling's right, let it go. You and me can be one day when we agree. It's my life, and I don't care what you think about it now.
below, but none of them made it out because you never asked for them. I whispered, you hurt me to the walls, just to test how it felt to say it. You said I was distant, but never asked why. And maybe you liked me more when I didn't speak. Things I practiced but never said. I waited for a space you'd never make and filled it with sight. You'll never know what I almost said, and that's the part that keeps me talking to myself. So many things I practiced, but none of them fit in your sentence.
Babe, you got me twisting and turning during my sleep. You got me reaching my limits, tears on my face and they taste like deceit. Your actions fuel the voices, I hear the voices in my head. You're late again tonight, crushing my heart as I cry on the bed. You say you're sorry, but you act like you're weak. You plan how to cheat, then you run back to me like I'm gonna forgive. You cry like a kid, fall on your knees like I'm gonna believe. But I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone, gone. Baby, you're now on your own. I'm gone, 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 gone. I'm so much better alone. Hey, all of my friends are saying I have to get over your pretty face. So I booked a trip to Stockholm, where all of my nights will feel like the day. I tried to bury the pain somewhere deep, but it came to the surface again. So I let the pieces of my heart lying on the ground to be washed by the rain. You say you're sorry, but you act like you're weak. You plan how to cheat, then you run back to me like I'm gonna forgive. You cry like a kid, fall on your knees like I'm gonna believe. But I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone, gone. Baby, you're now on your own. I'm gone, 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 gone. I'm so much better alone. sorry, but you act like you're weak. You run out of cheap, then you run back to me like I'm gonna forgive. You cry like a kid, fall on your knees like I'm gonna believe. But I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone, gone. Baby, you know I'm yours. I'm gone, 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 gone. I'm so much better alone. What I wanted to say was that it hurt when you left. Right after I told you I didn't feel okay. And I know it wasn't cruel on purpose, but it felt like you didn't know how much of me was breaking in that moment. And I just needed you to stop talking and see me. What I wanted to say was that I still think about the way you never looked back after closing the door. Like that was the most normal thing two people who used to love each other could do. And I kept thinking maybe you'd come back for the words I never said. But that's not who you are. And I don't think it ever was. What I wanted to say was that you didn't have to fix it. You just had to hear it. I wasn't asking you to stay just to make me feel like my sadness wasn't too much. I wish I had told you that I knew you were slipping months before you said it out loud. That I watched you pull away in the small things, the way you answered, the way you stopped asking. And what I wanted to say was that I still loved you, even when it felt like you didn't deserve it anymore. But I was too afraid you'd turn my softness into something inconvenient. What I wanted to say was that you hurt me in quiet ways, and that I forgive you. But that doesn't mean I'm not still carrying. I thought if I stayed quiet, you'd lean in. But all I did was teach you that my silence was comfort. So this is everything I wanted to say. And maybe someday you'll hear it in a song that sounds a little too familiar.
tried to tell you that I wasn't okay, but you looked at the clock and said something about dinner. And I knew right then this wasn't the kind of love that could hold all of me. You asked how my day was, and I tried to answer honestly. But halfway through the part where I said I cried on the train again, you said traffic was awful, and I stopped. You didn't have to shout or walk out, you just kept changing the subject. And then eventually I forgot how to finish a sentence without apologizing. You changed the subject and I changed myself, became quieter, shorter, smaller, until I wasn't interrupting your comfort anymore. I used to start stories with too much detail, but now I only say it's fine, even when it isn't, because you made it clear you like the version of me that didn't take up time. I told you once that I needed you to ask, but you blinked and said, can we talk about it later? And we never did. You changed the subject, and I changed my expectations. Stopped thinking you'd meet me where it hurt. Stopped believing my honesty was something you'd want. Sometimes silence doesn't come from peace. It comes from being trained not to speak when no one's listening. You changed the subject, and I don't start them. I had a story to tell, but he never asked, so it stayed in my chest like rain in a room with no windows. He said, you're so calm, and I smiled like that was a compliment. When he didn't ask, I stopped trying to be loud. The silence felt like love, because it didn't hurt out loud. He talked about his dreams. I nodded and nodded, but never belonged in them. I wanted to say I were warm, but they never reached past the surface. When he didn't ask, I folded everything into a box marked later. But later never came. I waited for questions that never learned my name. I know. So now when someone asks what happened, I just say nothing and need everything. I almost said something in the car. You were driving too fast. My hand on the window, not yours, on mine. You hummed a song I didn't know, but I pretended anyway. You never asked, but I still wanted to answer. I almost said something, but you blinked and the moment was gone. So I smiled and swallowed whatever that was. The trees looked like they were listening more than you ever did. My reflection in the glass looked sad but soft. And you kept talking about nothing, like it mattered. I was there, you were there, but we weren't. I almost said something, but the wind beat me to it, and you didn't notice. Maybe I'll say it in a poem you'll never read. Or maybe I'll just keep it where it always was, between the breath you never waited for. I took my books, my clothes, my voice. I left the letters, the mug you liked, and everything we never said. with both hands, but somehow not completely. Some of me stayed in the corner of the kitchen, in the shape of the morning you never noticed, in the quiet after the door closed too slowly. I made peace with leaving, but that doesn't mean everything followed. Some memories refuse to come. They like the way you held them. You don't feel it, but some parts still live in your silence. Some of me stayed in the music you still play, in the shirts I folded wrong, in the words I never learned to unwrite. You don't feel it, but some parts still live in your silence. Some of me stayed in the music you still play, in the shirts I folded wrong, in the words I never learned to unwrite. I'm not waiting, not coming back, but I'm also not whole. Some of me stayed, and I think that's okay. Well, 'cause my quiet breaks in, but I didn't. I could have said, please choose me, but I smiled instead. You didn't ask and I didn't offer, and we called that peace. I stayed too quiet for too long, made silence look polite, made silence look light, made sadness look soft. I vanished with grace, and you didn't notice. You loved that. I made space where there wasn't any, shrunk my voice until it whispered only in my sleep. I stopped asking you where you were, because I knew I wasn't. I gave you the quiet version of a girl who needed to be heard. I stayed too quiet, hoping silence would earn safety, but it just made me forget how to scream, how to ask, how to stay without disappearing. You said I never knew you felt that way. the pictures, the books, the keys, but you took the part of me that believed in being chosen. You didn't steal it, you just left with it. You took what mattered, not the loud things, just the quiet, just the soft center of who I was before love and breaking slowly. I can still sleep, but not rest, can still smile, but not mean it. You didn't ruin me, but I stopped writing songs that didn't ache. You kissed me like you forgot how to stay. You took what mattered, not the loud things, just the quiet, just the soft center of who I was before love meant breaking slowly. I can still sleep, but not rest, can still smile, but not mean it. You didn't ruin me, but I stopped writing songs that didn't ache. You kissed me like you forgot how to stay. You took what mattered, not my hands, not my name, just the thread that held them all together. And now I come undone too easily. They say we heal, but some things don't grow back. Some faith, once torn, never finds a new shape. You took what mattered and left what still